Wanted to make it an emphasis to Kason, you're done. We wanted to make it an emphasis that we wanted to focus on our young players, so we gave them more reps than they've gotten in the past early in camp. You know, I think that we're trying to find out so much information on those guys that the best way to find information on them is by letting them practice and letting them have some of the growing pains and make some mistakes and learn from them on the field and get better. So that caused us to go just a little bit longer.
Do you almost find out the first couple hours here about some of the things?
Well, I mean, I think they look good. I think we found out a little bit about fatigue and how it affects some of them, which is not a bad thing. It gave them a little dose of reality of the type of condition they need to be in, why they need to take care of themselves when they go back to the dorms and hydrating themselves and getting in the training room. But I thought a few guys really showed some stuff. I thought John Ross did some really nice things for us today, catching the ball. I thought Levon Coleman, for a first day as a running back in this system, he wasn't lining up on the wrong side. He was going in the right direction and ran the ball pretty effectively. Felt like I noticed Jermaine Kelly. Felt like there at the end, Elijah Qualls had a couple good pass rushes. So, you find out a few things. I'll know much more when I get a chance to look at the film.
Is there a break-in period for the legs?
Jadon Cooper and Siler waiting for that.
I don't think there's so much of a break-in. I think we need to be on the stadium's field to harden it, quite honestly. And so there's a fine line in a balancing act of working the East Field practice field as well as working in the stadium. And I thought the balance was pretty good today. We'll assess it every day as we plan practice to figure out what's best for us.
How nice was it to actually be in there?
It was so awesome. I intentionally came out really early just to kind of get my kind of fix of looking around and just taking it all in. It was great to be home, and I thought the guys were energized. I don't think they were in awe of it, but I thought they were energized to be in there. I think our comfort level will only grow and become more as we move in and we start coming out of the tunnel to practice and things of that nature, but it was great to be home.
Evan Hudson looked like he threw him right into the deep end. I mean, how long has that been kind of in the making, and what'd you think?
Well, we started working with him some just in individuals there at the end of spring. Then when we assessed our roster and our needs and our strengths and different things, we felt like in the summer we said, let's go for this. Let's go full-fledged, especially the first beginning of training camp, and see what he looks like. And so so far so good. Today obviously we were in underwear. Just had helmets on, and as we move ourselves into shoulder pads and helmets, then into full pads and working all the different blocking combinations against him, we'll see how he reacts to it.
And what did you think about just kind of the mechanics of the kids and kind of knowing where they're supposed to be? How did that part work out?
I was fairly impressed. It's not easy. A lot of these guys, when we used to use both fields, the majority of this team wasn't here when we were doing that and going back and forth. So I thought they understood it, they got it, and they'll just become more comfortable with it. I thought just overall logistically for the first day of using both fields, I thought it was a success. We're going to tweak a few things with our training tent. We're going to tweak a few things with you guys and moving you guys to a little different spot just to try to make it accommodating for everybody involved and giving everybody the best experience.